Good morning everyone. Hello my dear students. Today we are going to talk about Cambridge Primary English Book Learners Book 1. Today we are going to discuss Unit 8 Things That Have Happened. Okay? Before going any further, I want to remind you to press like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so page 1 of Unit 8, 122. So this is page 122, Unit 8, Things That Have Happened. Exercise letter A, point to each day of the days of the week and say it out loud. Okay, we're going to say out loud each day of the days of the week, but today we're going to say it in a different way. Today we're going to learn a very nice word that is called syllable. And we're going to know how many syllables or how many parts of each day of the week. Okay, so what do we mean by the word syllable? Syllable is parts of the words. Okay, so let's read the words. Okay, the first one, Monday. So how many syllables do we have here? Very good, 2 syllables. Monday. The next one, Tuesday. So here we have 2 syllables, Tuesday. The next one, number 3, Wednesday. So how many syllables do we have here? Very good, Wednesday, 2 syllables. The next one, Thursday. So how many parts or how many syllables do we have here? Very good, 2 parts or 2 syllables. The next one, Friday. So how many syllables or how many parts do we have here? Yes, very good. Here we have 2 parts or 2 syllables. The next one, Saturday. Very good. Let's say it again. Saturday. So how many parts, how many syllables do we have here? Very good. 3 parts or 3 syllables. Saturday. Sunday. Very good. How many parts, how many syllables do we have here? Very good. We have 2 parts or 2 syllables. That's very good of you. Okay. Now let's look at the questions that we have here. And what day is it today? What day is it today? So today is Tuesday. So write Tuesday. Question number 2. What did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday? So here we have did. And whenever we see did, we are talking about the past. And we discussed the past tense in one of my videos, and I want you to go back to this video to revise the past tense again. So whenever we use did, we're talking about past or something that happened yesterday. Okay, so whenever we see did, we need to put the answer in the past tense, and I told you that in the past we put ed at the end. So what did you do yesterday? Yesterday we have so many different answers. We can say I cleaned my room yesterday, I played yesterday, I visited my grandmother yesterday, I watched television yesterday. So you can write so many different answers, but take care to put your verb in the past and don't forget the ed at the end. Okay, so before going any further, we need to revise something that is very important about the days of the week. Okay, so number 1, all the days of the week have 2 parts or 2 syllables except Saturday. Saturday, 3 parts or 3 syllables. The second thing, they all begin with a capital letter, and we discussed this before in a previous video when we talked about the special naming words that begin with a capital letter. So they all begin with a capital letter. They all begin with a capital letter. So here we have Monday, M capital, Tuesday, T capital, Wednesday, T capital, Thursday, T capital, Friday, F capital, Saturday, S capital, Sunday, S capital. And one more thing that we can notice about the days of the week other than the syllables and the capital letter is that they all end with the word day. So they all end with the word day. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So again, number one, they all have two syllables. They all have two syllables except Saturday. Number two, they all begin with a capital letter. Number three, they all have the word day at the very end. Okay. Now let's go to exercise letter B. Read this diary. It tells us what happened each day. So here again we have a new word, which is the word diary. Diary. What do we mean by the word diary? Diary is like a note on which we write what is happening every day. So keeping a diary to write what you do every day. Repeat after me again. Diary. Diary. Okay. Here we have our friend, and she wrote about a week in the holiday. Okay, so in the school holiday I did lots of exciting things, and she's going to tell us about the exciting things that she did. Okay, on Monday I went to the library. Okay, how did you go to the library? On a bike. It was a reading day. So this is something very nice to go to the library and read. On Tuesday, what did you do on Tuesday? On Tuesday, I went to town. How? On my roller skates. Okay, it was a shopping day. So she went to the town to shop. So she went shopping. On Wednesday, I went to Dad's restaurant in my car. It was a working day. On Thursday, I went to the park on my bike. It was a playing in the sun day. Okay, it was her fun day. On Friday, I went to my friend's house on my scooter. It was a cooking day. So they cooked. On Saturday, I walked to the swimming pool. It was a swimming day. On Sunday, I stayed in my garden. It was a stay at home in the sun Sunday. Okay, so here in this diary, she wrote what she did last week. So first of all, let's identify the days of the week. They are already underlined. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so again, what do we know about the days of the week? They all have two syllables except Saturday. They all begin with capital letter. They all end with the word day. Okay, she is telling us about what happened each day. So she's talking about the past. We have the ed at the end. What happened? Okay, so we need to identify all the past verbs that we have here. Okay, let's read it again, and I want you in your books to circle the words I am going to highlight here. Okay, so in the school holiday I did. So did is a past verb. This is the past of the verb do. I did lots of exciting things. On Monday I went. And I went. So went is a past verb of go. To the library on bus. It was, so here we have was, and was is the past of is. So if I'm talking about today, today is a reading day. But Monday, last Monday, was a reading day. On Tuesday, I went. So again, we have the verb went here again. So I went. I want you to circle these verbs in your book. I went to town on my roller skates. It was, but again we have the verb was. It is the past of is. It was a shopping day. On Wednesday I went. Again we have went, which is the past of verb go. I went to Dad's restaurant in my car. It was, so we have again was. It was a working day. So she helped her father. On Thursday I went. So again we have the verb went, which is the past of go. I went to the park on my bike. It was a playing in the sun day. On Friday I went. So again we have the verb went, which is the past of go, to my friend's house on my scooter. It was, so again we have was circled in your book, a cooking day. On Saturday I walked. So here we have the verb walked in the past with ed, to the swimming pool. It was a swimming day. So again we have was, the past of is. On Saturday I stayed in my garden. So stayed is the past of the verb stay. It's a regular verb with ed. It's a regular verb with ed. It was a stay at home in the sun Sunday. So on Saturday I stayed in my garden. It was a stay at home in the sun Sunday. So here we have was, and was is the past verb of is. Okay, what can we learn from this? We can learn from this that we have two parts of the verb. We have two types of the verb. We have the regular verb and we have the irregular verb. So here we have this table. In this table we have the verbs in the present and we have verbs in the past. As for the verbs in the present that we highlighted here, we have do, and the past of do is did. We have go, and the past of go is went. So do, did, go, went. Am or is, the past of am or the past of is was. Are, and the past of are is where. Stay and walk, they are regular verbs and we just put the ed. They are the regular verbs and we just put the ed at the end. So the past of stay is stayed and the past of walk is walked. Okay, here in this page 123 of the same unit, we have the first exercise. Do you do anything of the things in the diary last week? What about you? What do you think? Did you do anything? Yes, I think. Of course, yes, I stayed at home. Most of us stayed at home last week because of the coronavirus. It's not safe to go outside, so please stay at home. So yes, I stayed at home. Okay, which day sounds the most fun and why? But before answering this question, I want you to look at our friend the duck. Hello, ducky. So, which day sounds most fun to you and why? Ducky is saying that I think Wednesday sounds the most fun. Why, Ducky? Because she wanted to work with her dad. That's very nice. Let's have another answer. As I for myself, I think Monday sounds the most fun. Why? As she went to the library. Yeah, it's something that's very fun to go to the library and to read books and the stories. So please don't forget to begin with a capital letter. Write Monday M capital letter. Put full stop at the very end. Write neatly, draw a line and write on the line. Okay, retell a week in the holiday. We're going to look at the pictures and we're going to retell her week by using these pictures. So the first picture, we can see that she is going to go on the bus. In the second picture, we can see here with her roller skates. It's a Tuesday. The third day was Wednesday and she went to Dad's restaurant. And the next one was Thursday and she went to the park by using her bike. And on Friday she went to her friend's house by her scooter. And on Saturday she walked to the swimming pool. It was the swimming day. And on Sunday she stayed in the garden. Okay, so now we need to tell about each one of these stories and to use this form of sentences. So let's look at the step. So we're going to use the sentence frame to help you. Let's see the ducky here again. Hello ducky, what do you have here? The ducky is saying that on Monday we went to the library on a bus. It was a reading day. Okay, so let's write a sentence about you to complete this sentence. So on Sunday, for example, on Sunday we went to town on the bus. It was a shopping day. So on Sunday we went to town on the bus and it was a shopping day. Okay, make a chart. Now we need to complete this table to make a chart. Make a chart like this and fill it in for each day of the diary. So we're going to go back to the diary in page 122 and we need to complete the chart, and you're going to find something like this in your activity book. Okay, so what did she do on Monday? On Monday, where did she go? We have here where, how, and what. Where did she go? How did she go? And what did she do there? So, where did she go on Monday? On Monday, she went to the library. Okay. How did she go? She went on the bus. What did she do? She read. And they are written the same, but in the past, we say it as read. Okay. Before writing my answer, I want you to write your answer as a sentence if you can. So I want you to write it as a sentence. So here we have when, the time, the day is Tuesday. We want to know where did she go on Tuesday, how did she go there, and what did she do there. Okay, let's have the answer. Here we have the answer. On Tuesday she went to town. Okay, how did she go? On her roller skates. What did she do there? It was a shopping day. It was a shopping day. Okay, So now let's look at the information box here and let's revise the past simple tense that we studied before in one of our previous videos, and look out for words in the past tense, as we highlighted the words in the past tense that end in ed. And as I told you, whenever we have the verb with ed at the end, it means that this is a regular verb. So regular verbs have ed at the end, like play, played, stay, stayed, clean, cleaned. Okay, so we have jump, jumped, play, played, stay, stayed, walk, walked. So here we have the ed, we have the verb with ed at the very end because they are all regular verbs. They are all regular verbs, and regular verbs have ed at the end. And now he's asking you to look out for those that do not. They are not regular verbs. We call them irregular verbs. There is no ed. So irregular verbs takes no ed at the end. So irregular verbs takes what? No ed at the end. So do we need to put the ed at the end? No, irregular verbs don't have ed at the end. So we will come here and cross the ed. There is no ed at the end. So what do we put at the end of irregular verb? No, we don't put anything. We just change the whole verb. So there is no ed at the end of the irregular verbs. We cross the ed because the whole verb changes. Because the whole verb changes. So here we have the verb was, went, so, read. Okay, so what is the base form of each of these verbs? Let's have a look. So here we have is or am in the past become was. Go in the past becomes went. So yesterday I went. See, and the past of see is so. Read, and the past of read is read. They are written the same, but the pronunciation differ. They are written the same, but the pronunciation differ. The first one is pronounced as read, and the second one is pronounced as read. Okay, so is, was, go, went, see, so. Read is written the same but is pronounced as read. Read, read. They are written the same but we say it as read. So we have two types of verbs, as I told you before. We have the regular verbs with ed, and the irregular verbs don't have ed at the very end because the whole verb changes. So we have is, and the past is was. Go, went. See, so. Read, read. Okay, I want you to repeat them again after me. Please repeat after me. Is, was, go, went, see, so, read, read. Very good, all of you. Very good. Now let's open page 124. And in page 124, we're still talking about the diary of our friend. We have the picture of the park, and here she has her roller skates. She's walking, and here we have the questions that we used to ask each time. When, which day of the week, where, the place, how, ask about how, Okay, the means of transportation, like the bus, like the car, scooter. And what did she do? And when we answer what did she do, we use a past verb. Okay, so let's look at the 4 questions that we have here. In question number 1, use the diary that we did before. Repeat after me again. Diary. Diary. When we write about what we do every day, we call it diary. So use the diary and the chart to help you. Okay. When did the girl go to the swimming pool? Do you remember? Do you remember when did she go to the swimming pool? Yeah, she went to the swimming pool on Saturday. Very good, very good. So what did she go? Where did she go on Wednesday? Where did she go on Wednesday? Do you remember? Very good, all of you. On Wednesday, she went to her dad's restaurant. It was her working day. She worked with her dad. Question number 3. How did she go to the park? Do you remember how did she go to the park? Okay, try to think, try to remember. Yeah, she went to the park on her bike. Very good. She went to the park on her bike. Number 4, what did she do on her roller skates? Very good. She went to her friend's house. She went to her friend's house. Okay, that's very good of you. Okay, now look at the pictures in the diary opposite. Say what you did each day. This is going to be your turn, and you're going to tell us what you do every day. Let's move to talk about you. So before leaving, let's say hello to our friend the ducky here. Hello, ducky. What do you have here? So the ducky is telling about himself, and he's saying, on Monday, what do you do on Monday, ducky? I went to the park. So where did you go on Monday? I went to the park. What did you do at the park, ducky? I played football. Very good. What else did you do at the park, ducky? I ran there. So what is the past of the verb run? The past of the verb run is ran. Run, ran, run, ran. So I played football and I ran there. Okay, so let's move to talk about you. Here we have some pictures of what people do in their diary, where the places they go, the things that they do, and how did they get to these places. Okay, now let's talk about you. Every one of you is going to talk about his own self, so fill in your own chart. So you're talking about yourself. Fill in your own chart, like the one on page 125, but now you're going to talk about yourself. Draw a picture or write words to show what you did. So as we have the word did, it means that we are going to use the past tense. Okay, again, when, here are the days. Where did you go? So we are going to write the places. What did you do? So we are going to use the verbs in the past to tell about what we did. How did you get there? And we're going to write how by using which means of transport, by car, on a bus. Okay, so here we have my table. This is about myself, and I want each one of you to write about his or her own self. So on Monday I went to the library and I read books and stories. I went on the bus. Okay, I'm still talking about myself. On Tuesday I went to town. I went shopping. I walked. Okay, on Wednesday I went to the park. I played. I ran. I went on a bike. Very good. say what you did. So I want you to talk about yourself. Tell me about the things that you did using the past tense. Write about what you did on 2 days. So here we have on Monday, I went to. Try to think. Where did you go on Monday? I will tell you about myself. On Monday, I went to the library. So on Monday, I went to the library. And so what did you do there? As for myself, I went to the library. I read books and stories. I like reading very much, so I read books and stories. I went there by or on. So how did you go there? As for myself, I went there on the bus. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the word diary again, but in a different way. We're going to talk about the diary, to write your diary, to write about the things that you did last week to keep you fit and healthy. Okay, so let's talking about being fit and healthy in exercise number 4, which is the last exercise we're going to do in this part of the unit. So say which thing keep you fit and healthy. What do you do to keep fit and healthy? You're going to tell me what are the things that you do to be fit and healthy. Do you eat sweets to be fit and healthy? No, we never do this. Do you run and play sport to be fit and healthy? Yes, of course. Do you watch much television to be fit and healthy? No, that's not right. Do you eat chips and fried potatoes to be fit and healthy? No, we never do this. Do you eat vegetables and fruits to be fit and healthy? Yes, of course. Do you sleep well at night to be fit and healthy? Of course. So, on the next part of our unit, we are going to write our fit and healthy diary. But now, I want you to tell me about yourself, to tell me what are the things that you do to be fit and healthy. Try to think. Okay? Very good, I can hear all of you. So, I have some for you. Let's read this. To be fit or to keep fit and healthy, I eat vegetables and fruit. Very good. I eat healthy food. Very good. I drink much water. Yeah, that's very good. Some people are telling me that I brush my teeth. Yes, that's something that is very good. I sleep well. Yeah, that's very good of you to sleep well. I run and play sport. Yeah, thank you very much. So, they are the things that most of the people do to keep fit and healthy. And this is the end of part 1. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to press like if you really like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.